Magandang tanghali, Mayor!
Magandang tanghali po, Mayor.
Magandang tanghali, Mayor!
Magandang tanghali, Mayor! Programa ng Tabuk City Local Government Unit. Dahil karapatan ng mamamayan ang magkaroon ng sapat na kaalaman sa mga nangyayari, mangyayari at mga nangyari sa mga plano at proyekto ng Tabuk City LGU sa pangunguna ni Mayor Darwin C. Estraniero.
Magandang tanghali, Mayor!
Tuwing Biyernes alas 12 hanggang 1:00 ng hapon. Dito lang sa Radyo Natin FM Tabuk 103.7.
Radyo natin!
Know Your Candidates Forum. Know Your Candidates Forum. Isang programang handog sa inyo ng Tabuk Community Radio Division ng City Public Information Office upang bigyang pagkakataon ang mga botante sa 2025 midterm elections na kilalanin ang mga kandidato sa iba't ibang elected positions sa lalawigan at lungsod. Ito ay bahagi ng aming patuloy na pagsisikap na bigyang kaalaman ang mga botante at matulungan silang pumili sa karapat-dapat na kandidato sa May 2025 elections. Know Your Candidates Forum. Know Your Candidates Forum. Aming iniimbitahan ang aktibong pakikilaho at pakikinig ng publiko upang makapagtanong sa mga kandidato at malaman ang kanilang mga plataforma at kung paano sila tutugon sa mga suliranin ng mga mamamayan. Know Your Candidates Forum. Know Your Candidates Forum. Manood, makinig, at makilaho mula April 2 hanggang April 8 alauna ng hapon. Know Your Candidates Forum. Matutunghayan sa April 2 ay ang mga tatakbo para sa Vice Governor at Vice Mayor. Sa April 3 para sa mga tatakbo bilang Governor at Mayor. Sa April 4 para sa mga Congressional Candidates. At sa April 8 ang mga kandidato para sa Sangguniang Panlunsod at Sangguniang Panlalawigan 2nd District Candidates. Know Your Candidates Forum. Dito lang sa Facebook page, YouTube channel at Zeno Radio ng Tabuk City Public Information Office. Know Your Candidates Forum.
To our beloved candidates, sirs, our sectoral representatives, line agency representatives, ladies and gentlemen, gagayam, ken maipang pangruna dagiti apo tayo nga botante dito yung syudad ti Tabuk na imbag nga malam tayo amin apo. This candidate forum is a non-partisan endeavor for all candidates and voters alike. This encourages information and active participation in the government. This forum is part of our ongoing voters education efforts to help voters make informed decisions during the upcoming elections. This event will allow our voters to listen and analyze the candidate's platform of government for the city of Tabuk. To all qualified voters from this ever-growing city, you have the right to vote for the candidates who is deserving to the positions. Today is the opportune time for you to raise questions and ask issues, including good governance, for our candidates to address. We vote for them because we believe that they are capable of doing their duties and responsibilities as visionaries of this city. To all our candidates, let us not forget our promise to uphold the integrity of the elective process by way of refusal to engage in, but not limited to, vote buying, election-related violence, and corruption. In addition, we promise to raise the bar of maturity for the Filipino electorate by being objective rather than subjective in conducting our campaigns. This is a neutral activity, our main purpose of which is to ensure that the upcoming election shall not only be successful but also peaceful exercise of our constitutional right to suffrage. It allows us to participate in the democratic process in the election of our public officials. Our message is clear that we all share the same stand and goal, that is to achieve a clean, honest, and peaceful 2025 election. With this, may I congratulate each of us for doing a great job. May we all serve our people well. Manan, naimbag nga malam kada tayo abin, at nga awan labas na. Thank you.
On behalf of our Provincial Election Supervisor, Attorney Ricardo L. Lampak, naimbag ngal daw tayo amin, mampiyon ay kautakulasan. The COMELEC is mandated by our Constitution to ensure free, orderly, honest, peaceful, and credible elections. This is a tough task, and the Commission on Elections cannot do it alone. The Commission on Elections needs the assistance and support of deputized government agencies and the cooperation of candidates, the electorates, and other stakeholders. In short, the COMELEC needs the involvement of all key sectors of the society to attain its constitutional mandate. To the men and women behind the conduct of this candidates forum, thank you and congratulations for organizing this non-partisan and effective tool in educating our electorates. This forum is a great way to engage our community on the upcoming May 12, 2025 national and local elections. The candidates will have the chance to present their clear platforms and vision, while the voters will study the candidates' plans and advocacies to guide them to choose the best leaders to serve in the next 3 years. We, the voters, will serve as employers, and the candidates are our job seekers. We should therefore hire the most qualified candidate for the very important job. In doing so, we should consider the integrity and track record of the candidates, their competence and experience, character and style of leadership, and commitment to public service. To the candidates, I encourage you to comply with the established COMELEC laws to ensure a peaceful electoral process. We should protect the integrity of the elections and promote a safe and respectful environment for all voters by observing election rules. With this, I am confident that we will achieve our common goal of honest, orderly, peaceful, and credible elections in the province of Kalinga. Thank you.
Good afternoon again to everyone, especially to our candidates and our sectoral representatives. We are here also to remind us, or especially our candidates, just like the COMELEC, of their tax obligations as candidates, sir. And of course, as future leaders of Kalinga, we know you are with us in the enforcement and proper administration and collection of taxes. So for today, we will just be presenting a brief discussion on the tax obligations of our candidates for the May 2025 election. May I call on Ma'am Judessa Euro to give her presentation.
So, good afternoon kinya tayo amin. I will just be discussing or giving a brief discussion regarding the obligations or anya ba ti obligations dagitoy running candidates tayo iti BIR. This is provided under Revenue Memorandum Circular 16-2025. So first, required ba dagitoy candidates tayo nga ag-register iti BIR? Required na ba nga agbayad ti registration fee? Yun yung frequently asked questions din kasi. So the answer would be no, kasi the payment and BIR registration is not a prerequisite in the filing of Certificate of Candidacy. So, ano po ba yung kailangan nilang gawin? So, if wala silang existing na tax identification number, yun lang po yung time na kailangan po nilang mag-register sa atin sa BIR. Ang importance po kasi ng TIN natin is magagamit po natin siya sa mga subsequent na government transactions natin. So next would be, what is the obligation of a candidate, political party, or contributor in relation to its campaign-related income payments? So, since this is timely na ongoing yung campaign period natin, yung mga candidates natin is ongoing na may purchases sila. For example, yung mga tarpaulins na pinopost nila, ganun po. For example, nag-purchase po sila, ang obligation po nila is mag-withhold and then i-remit po nila yung withhold nila na amount sa BIR. So let's give a short example regarding sa computation po. So for example po, si candidate, nag-purchase siya ng campaign materials from supplier B. For example, let's just say na yung amount ng purchases niya is amounting to 100,000. So magwi-withhold siya or magbabawas siya ng 5%. So bali, ang babayaran na lang niya kay supplier is 95,000. So, anya di kasukat di 5,000 nga binawas na. Tapno total nga 100,000 jay may provide na kani supplier. So yun po yung time na mag-i-issue siya or yung obligated din siya na mag-issue kay supplier ng Form 2307. Yun po yung Certificate of Withholding. So yung Form 2307, gagamitin kasi yun ni supplier as proof na na-withholdan na yung yung sales niya and yun yung advance payments niya, which is i-credit niya sa if magbabayad na din siya ng business tax niya. So, ang main obligation ni candidate natin is mag-withhold and then yung withhold niya, i-remit niya kay BIR. So, next po, proceed po tayo. What record should all the candidates maintain? So, kailangan nilang i-maintain yung mga records nila for their contributions or yung mga na-receive nilang donations and all their expenditures po. Required po nilang i-maintain yun kasi kakailanganin din po nila yun for their filing of Statement of Contributions and Expenditures. Yun yung sinasabi nating SOSE, which is sinasubmit nila sa COMELEC. So, as to the computation po, di pa po may ibibigay po yung mga candidates natin or may sasubmit po silang summary of contributions and expenditures. So yun po yung magiging basis natin sa pag-compute kung ilan po yung babayaran nilang or i-remit nilang withholding tax kay BIR. So, for example naman, wala siyang dineclare na actual expenditures. Wala pa rin po siyang takas sa pagbayad nung taxes. Kasi, ang magiging basis na doon is, di ba meron po tayong limit as to per candidate kung magkano yung pwede niyang ma-spend during this campaign period. So, for example, independent party siya. Ang limit po kasi is 5 pesos for every voter currently registered in the constituency. And then, on the other hand naman, pag may political party po siya, ang limit po ng expenditures niya is 3 pesos per voter in the registered constituency wherein he is running as a candidate. So next po, what are the consequences for non-compliance with the obligation? So pag hindi po nag-comply kasi yung mga candidate natin for their obligation to withhold tax, may kalaki po kasi siyang tawag nun, penalties. And also, kailangan po nilang mag-withhold, mag-comply. Kasi 'di ba, tayo ay mga future leaders, so ipapakita po natin na tayo ay role models. So kailangan nating mag-comply for our tax obligations. So i-reiterate lang po natin yung nilalaman ng RMC 16-2025. So first, if wala pong tin yung mga running candidates natin for the upcoming May 12, 2025 national and local elections, kailangan po nilang mag-apply, which is para magkaroon po sila ng tax identification number. And then, next po, kailangan po nilang mag-withhold ng taxes on their purchases of goods and services related to their campaign campaign materials. And then next po is filing and payment. So yung binawas po natin sa binayaran natin kay supplier, hindi po natin pagmamay-ari yon. So kailangan po natin siyang i-remit kay BIR. So ano po yung form na gagamitin natin? Ang gagamitin po nating form is 0619E for the monthly. For example, yung purchases natin ng March, i-remit po natin siya on or before the 10th day of the following month. So, i-remit natin, file and pay on or before April 10 of 2025. And then, for the month of April, yung mga expenditures po natin, kailangan din natin i-remit yung withholding tax regarding that on or before May 10 of 2025. So, yun lamang po. Yun lang po yung maiaano namin. Thank you.
Allow me first to give you an overview of kung ano ba itong Know Your Candidates Forum ng Aramidan Minya. Total, it's sakmat lang hindi kalman. So, I will just read this para minsanan ang ano natin. They Know Your Candidates Forum that the City Information Office is conducting. This is the Know Your Candidates Forum for May 2025 elections. It's a program which is a pioneering initiative. It is aimed at promoting transparency, accountability, and informed decision-making in the electoral process. This is, of course, in collaboration with the Commission on Elections. And it is quite an ambitious project. This is our second year running doing this. But it provides a platform for all candidates to present their comprehensive programs of governance. This is where they outline their vision for the city's development and growth. And it is also a unique opportunity which allows our citizens and our residents ng both the city of Tabuk and the province of Kalinga to engage with their potential leaders, fostering a deeper understanding to of their political agendas and values. It is through this program that the office seeks to empower the electorate by providing them with unbiased and accurate information and enables them to make informed, intelligent, and independent choices at the poll. So as part of our initiative, participating candidates will be allowed to engage in open discussion. They will be allowed to answer questions from media personalities and constituents of Tabuk and our civil society organization representatives. They will tackle the pressing issues and concerns that affect the community. So the airtime na binibigay po namin is graciously offered free of charge. Awan po tibayad na ito'y because we want to ensure that all candidates have an equal opportunity to reach a wider audience. The office would like to extend our gratitude to all our candidates, especially for today to Vice Governor Josel Baak for coming here, nakasapsapa iso ng Inmay, to participate in this program, as well as the members of the public who attended and those who watched via the City Public those who are watching right now actually through our City Public Information Facebook page. Allow me also once again to thank our members po ng nandito yung mga panelists natin na ibaga kong tinagnagandakan organizations a while ago. We are actually grateful na kanayon ng ada ditoy kasi narigat mo't apo no awan dagitoy nga partners tayo, and actually they are the ones who will be asking the questions to our candidates. Once again, allow me to thank Comelec Kalinga, Sir Abe Baawa of election officer of Tinglayan, and of course our two personnel from the Bureau of Internal Revenue Kalinga, si Attorney Ivy Lumase and si Ma'am Judesha Euro, kasi nandito rin sila, and I'm pretty sure they will be coming for the next 2 days nga nabatbati iti forum tayo tapno. Mai-remind ka no dagiti ka kandidato apo nga masapol nga agbalintay nga role model iti income iti tax collection apo dito Tabuk and the city and the province of Kalinga.
Know your candidates forum. Know your candidates forum. Isang programang handog sa inyo ng Tabuk Community Radio Division ng City Public Information Office upang bigyang pagkakataon ang mga botante sa 2025 midterm elections na kilalanin ang mga kandidato sa iba't ibang elected positions sa lalawigan at lungsod. Ito ay bahagi ng aming patuloy na pagsisikap na bigyang kaalaman ang mga botante at matulungan silang pumili sa karapat-dapat na kandidato sa May 2025 elections. Know your candidates forum. Know your candidates forum. Aming iniimbitahan ang aktibong pakikilaho at pakikinig ng publiko upang makapagtanong sa mga kandidato at malaman ang kanilang mga plataforma at kung paano sila tutugon sa mga suliranin ng mga mamamayan. Know your candidates forum. Know your candidates forum. Manood, makinig, at makilaho mula April 2 hanggang April 8 alauna ng hapon. Know your candidates forum. Matutunghayan sa April 2 ay ang mga tatakbo para sa Vice Governor at Vice Mayor. Sa April 3 para sa mga tatakbo bilang Governor at Mayor. Sa April 4 para sa mga Congressional candidates. At sa April 8 ang mga kandidato para sa Sangguniang Panlunsod at Sangguniang Panlalawigan 2nd District candidates. Know your candidates forum dito lang sa Facebook page, YouTube channel at Zeno Radio ng Tabuk City Public Information Office. Know your candidates forum.
To greet each and everyone. CIO Officer, Madam Au, for sponsoring this conference, to the stakeholders or participants coming from the COMELEC, Attorney Gustavo Belen, coming from DepEd, Matanang Masa, and all civil society organizations who are here. To my fellow candidate, Attorney Dancil Langket, and those who will be late in coming, and to all of you, good afternoon to each and everyone, particularly the viewers in this election forum. First and foremost, I am your incumbent janitor or conductor of the city government of Tabuk, the incumbent vice mayor. I am Dick Gaidoen Balco. I graduated from elementary Tabuk Central School sometime in 1983. I graduated my high school days at Tabuk National High School sometime in 1988. I went to Baguio to have my College of Law at St. Louis University and became member of the bar sometime in 1997. I married a beautiful lady from the Kasisimputan ng Munisipyo de Kalinga, Lady Balbalan, and I have 5 children. When I passed the bar and I became a lawyer, I immediately put up my law office located at Tabuk Multipurpose Cooperative, Dagupan, and I became a practitioner, law practitioner. Thereafter, I entered into politics sometime in 2004. And became a city municipal councilor then. I have my seat as a councilor for 4 terms. And in the past election in 2022, I was so glad that you helped me. I became your vice mayor. And as of this date, I am seeking your reaffirmation to once again be elected as your city vice mayor. As to the matter of platform, well, of course, you know that the city vice mayor is the presiding officer of the city council. Of course, as a presiding officer, I would promise that I will continue to support local legislations that will promote the environment, health, peace and order, education, and all aspects of life in our city government. Nagipasa kami dilited, resolution man nita, that sinusuportahan ka nag ipasa, nag-ito'y ko konsilo. And I'll be very happy if I will be one a co-proponent kanagita nga may paspasang alintig, adaptation man iti national law or local ordinances or resolution. So that's my advocacy or platform of governance. Tamo tayo iti konseho ti tabok, isuti ko na tayong pagpandayan iti linteg. So as I was given 3 minutes, of course, I will continue the transparency program of the City Council. Nakapatayo ako, naka-live tayo in coordination with the Office of the CIO and Office of the Mayor. Nagbalin nga live telecast decision iti ko Councilor and Vice Mayor, tapno kasta may pakita may on live ti trabaho mi. And at the same time, I will continue the legislative hour nga maangangay ti kada Wednesday from 11 to 12 for us to have our reporting and to have the comments and suggestion coming from our constituents. So nag-iabot, ikayat ko nga i-promote kung may tantanduno o kas pagarigan kung mariling tayo akas Vice Mayor di ilit tayo matag. Thank you very much.
Okay, as a way of parting statement, siguro I am introducing myself as another aspirant for the position of Vice Mayor for my re-election. And if you see and perceive that I am the best choice, dapat piliin sa opisina ng Vice Mayor. If you see that I did not abuse my authority as a Vice Mayor, if you will see that I acted industriously and I humbled myself, and I really had a good services to our constituent, I am now pleading that you re-elect me as your Vice Mayor. Kitan tayo kumaapo dadjay mayat nga gandat, mayat nga plano, ken mayat nga aramid ti kada maysa nga kandidato. And I appeared before this forum to show that I am open for any discussion. I am not afraid to face whatever question or scrutiny among our voters. Tatsimpo tayo dito'y apo, agpakita ken agparang iti butante. Tamno kastakit makita damit. No, karapat dapat ba nga datayo ket apan mabutusan. So I congratulate my brave candidate Atty. Langkit for attending this forum, even though amo nga mag-isa datoy, at least we show that anta nga mabuteng agpakita tapno kitao met makita na no dapat ang ma-elect iti position nga applyan ta. At inarate kakailan nga taga-Tabuk, ano ko mga liplipatan na iti 4'11 nga basit nga kabsatyo. 4'11 ta 4 feet 11 inches. Ito'y katayag tayo apo. Ngamjay baba 11 inches ti kaatidog na. Yan nasawen atidog ti anos kan gagit tayo nga agserbisyo kakailan. So nga please re-elect me as your Vice Mayor. Thank you very much. Tago-tago tayo sa.
Thank you, Ian. First of all, I would like to commend the leadership of the City of Tabuk for sponsoring this program. So, para may kanmet iti agbuybuyang abutantes iti gundaway nga makaammo kada iti kandidatos. Of course, the constituents have the right to know their candidates. Tamna mo damit ti pilpilyen dan tuno tiempo na. And of course, dagitoy members ti media nga datoy. Thank you for facilitating. To our sectoral representatives from the line agencies and the dagitoy coming ti society nga datoy. We have the religious sector, dagitoy masanang masa, the DepEd, the State University. We have the Lodge ng Bayan and representative of the City of Tabuk. Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. I am Dancel Langkit. May isang karpentero, sakbay nga nag-inhinyero, may sakbit nga farmer, sakbay nga nag-abogado. Ket doon yung mutibiyang kit may isang maagda mga board member iti District 1, iti probinsya iti Kalinga. Ket tata nga panawen nga mabakantian ti Tugaw, ti Vice Governor, may sakmit nga aspirant for the position of Vice Governor. Ket nimbag da ito nga tiyempo, gundaway nga mangipakitaan tayo kadagiti programa tayo na magasatan tayo. Kito muna ti amin, if given a chance to be the Vice Governor, and before that, laglagipin tayo nga ti trabaho ti Vice Governor kit presiding officer ti legislative, and we have our quasi-legislative function, the appointing authority, appointing function, and to be the successor of the governor in case of inability of the governor. As to my platform of government, I start with my supporting livelihood assistance to our indigent. Mamati tayo nga kaunay-unay nga suportaran tayo dagiti midas dagiti nakurapay. Mikadwa, we have to support the agricultural sector, the agricultural programs, the tourism programs, and of course the economic program of the province. Amo tayo mit ito nga tourism is a vital factor for the promotion of our province, and agriculture tayo iso tibiyag ti province dagiti tibiyag tayo. I have also my platform of government. One of my platforms of government is dito'y nurturing of dito'y sustainable communities. Kasi baga ni Atty. Balutatay, we need to have a sustainable society, a society that is environmental responsible. We need a society that is good in social, we should sustain social being, that is the good relationship among the members of society. We need a community that should be economically resilient. Amo tayo timang maximize. We need to develop a community that should learn to maximize its resources. We, as part of our platform of government also, is the granting of assistance to our students, and granting medical assistance to our needy patients. We have also another platform, part of my platform of government is of course, we have our culture, Kalinga culture. We have the Ngilin, Bain, and Paniyaw. This is the foundation of our being Kalinga. In the absence of local laws, in the absence of national laws, we have our local natural laws, Bain, Ngilin, and Paniyaw. And we have as part of the platform of government for every government employee is this transparency and accountability. As government employee, that we will assure that everything is transparent, and in our running of government, and we have to be accountable with our actual activities. Thank you, and I welcome more questions. To our viewers, to our listeners, to all of you who are here, thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to show ourselves, to show our qualification, to show our to show our programs, so that if we will be given a chance to win, da kayo mit lang ti kadwami iti mang paturay mang iturong iti probinsya tayo. That I thank you so much for for this opportunity also, so that our viewers will be enlightened to choose, to have the good choice during election. To our viewers, please exercise your rights of suffrage, because this is your basic right. Dito iti right ti every citizen of the Philippines. San tayo kung mangilaklako ti butos tayo, na dito iti mangpakitaan to iti respeto tayo. If we exercise our right, we will be respected. If we want good governance, let us help our leaders to be good in the future. If you want good governance, join us in delivery of public service, and that starts with your exercise of your rights. And hopefully, in this avenue, malawlagan kumati panunod ti kaduan, and maawis kayong agbutos tapno mapili yung kuma dagiti agturay ito yung makalingga. Good luck to all of us, so that after May election, on June 30, we will have a good leaders from your choice. Thank you very much.
Sirs, Madam, and to our viewers and listeners, good afternoon to everyone. Sir, my platform of government is to generally lead and manage the office of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, the office of the Vice Governor, through good governance or dedicated and honest leadership. That's my answer, Mr. So, karagi listeners, salamat launay iti time nagdingeg kayo. Salamat kadag iti nagdamag iti saludsod. Kadatayam amin nga taga Kalinga. Ket dito yung madaling eleksyon, sapay ko mata nasya dito yung eleksyon tayo. Awan ko mati problema, kaya kada kayo nga padak nga voters, sapay ko mata ti patugawan tayo, bumutos tayo nasya at ibasar tayo iti na dalos nga panunot ken decision, agbasar tayo iti talaga kadi nga agserbi nga agpaiso. Di na pudno nga agserbi, tapno titarigagay tayo para iti pagyambagan ti probinsya tayo nga Kalinga kat magunod tayo amin. Thank you very much. Kaya Diyos timang tarabay kada tayo amin ngayon labas na.
Thank you ti Gundaway Apo kin dagiti ni listeners kin kada tayo amin Apo kat no balbalin kuma kat siya nga iti kaubingan iti kwa da kaming upat nga kwa nga kandidato iti para Vice Governor o kat siyempre awisig da kayo Apo anuwan kin mabalin siyak iti tulungan nyo, kinsuportaran nyo kas Vice Gobernador. Apay, siya ka po nalakak nga mga katungtong, anak nga narigat nga mabirukan, mabalindak nga teksan, mabalindak nga tawagan, or mabalindak nga danunan. I'm true to my word nga kwamot no ada may tulong ta, ada no awan kasi lang iti kwa na. And I'm more on kwa gamin, makidanggayak iti tattao nya han nga de dati kinongkomporme baunta but I go personally in person nga dandanunan dagiti ni kakailyan tapno mamuanta no anya iti problema or kahit dang ibaga para iti pagsayatan iti probinsya tayo nga Kalinga. So once again makoy jasen na po para Vice Gobernador iti probinsya tayo nga Kalinga. Thank you. Muna-una ikat ko nga kablawan da kayo amin Apo iti naimbag kin nabindisyonan nga aldaw kat siya ka po ni Mark Aldrich makoy Latan, makoy Diasen anak Apo day the late Vice Governor Romel W. Diasen and ni Floydelia Reyes Diasen. And the platform of government as running for Vice Governor, I will support the agenda of our executive department because amutimot nga iti Vice Governor and the Sangguniang Palalawigan kat whatever the programs nga ipaay or isayangkat iti executive department kat muna masapol nga i-review pa iti Sanggunian whether it's legal or pagsayatan mo't lang iti kadwan, yeah. So it's the Sanggunian has to review niya the programs and activities of the executive department. So dila mo't kwatyo mo't kami legislative department, so i-review to dagini kwa dagini may pasa nga dapat nga ma-review iti Sanggunian, especially with the passing of the budget kasi. And if it's good, then support nila tamata because these are all programs of the provincial government. Thank you.
Know your candidates forum. Know your candidates forum. Isang programang handog sa inyo ng Tabuk Community Radio Division ng City Public Information Office upang bigyang pagkakataon ang mga botante sa 2025 midterm elections na kilalanin ang mga kandidato sa iba't ibang elected positions sa lalawigan at lungsod. Ito ay bahagi ng aming patuloy na pagsisikap na bigyang kaalaman ang mga botante at matulungan silang pumili sa karapat-dapat na kandidato sa May 2025 elections. Know your candidates forum. Know your candidates forum. Aming iniimbitahan ang aktibong pakikilaho at pakikinig ng publiko upang makapagtanong sa mga kandidato at malaman ang kanilang mga plataforma at kung paano sila tutugon sa mga suliranin ng mga mamamayan. Know your candidates forum. Know your candidates forum. Manood, makinig, at makilaho mula April 2 hanggang April 8 alauna ng hapon. Know your candidates forum. Matutunghayan sa April 2 ay ang mga tatakbo para sa Vice Governor at Vice Mayor. Sa April 3 para sa mga tatakbo bilang Governor at Mayor. Sa April 4 para sa mga congressional candidates. At sa April 8 ang mga kandidato para sa Sangguniang Panlunsod at Sangguniang Panlalawigan 2nd District candidates. Know your candidates forum dito lang sa Facebook page, YouTube channel at Zeno Radio ng Tabuk City Public Information Office. Know your candidates forum.
Magandang tanghali, Mayor!
Magandang tanghali po, Mayor.
Magandang tanghali, Mayor!
Magandang tanghali, Mayor! Programa ng Tabuk City Local Government Unit. Dahil karapatan ng mamamayan ang magkaroon ng sapat na kaalaman sa mga nangyayari, mangyayari at mga nangyari sa mga plano at proyekto ng Tabuk City LGU sa pangunguna ni Mayor Darwin C. Estraniero.
Magandang tanghali, Mayor!
Tuwing Biyernes alas 12 hanggang 1:00 ng hapon. Dito lang sa Radyo Natin FM Tabuk 103.7.
Radyo